The next Pokemon Winds and Waves trailer will be within the next couple of months. And in this trailer, obviously, we're going to see a ton of brand new things. So the first trailer did reveal a ton of things, but the second one obviously is going to reveal some more brand new Pokemon. And one of these Pokemon we actually could predict might be a regional variant of Shellos, which is awesome. More specifically, a yellow Shellos. And of course, I'm going to cover it all in this video, so you don't want to miss this one because we have so much to cover today. First, I want to talk about the next trailer. When will we actually see this next trailer? Then we have at least to talk about with Nintendo as a whole. So I made a video a couple of weeks ago where I broke down every time we got a second trailer for the next big Pokemon game, and it was always around like early-ish June, or roughly about 3 months after the first trailer. The gap between the first and the second trailers for Scarlet and Violet was 94 days, and if the Winds and Waves pattern is the same, we should begin that second trailer around June of this year, or even like July-ish. We got a big leak about Nintendo stuff, like a ton of huge Nintendo games just leaked, which I made a whole video on my second channel. If you want to check it out, link in the description. And basically, there will be no major direct until at least June, which would align up perfectly with the next Pokemon Presents, because typically a Pokemon Presents does follow a general direct, or at least, vice versa. So we should be getting a general direct and a new Pokemon Presents pretty close to each other. We also have Central Leaks also claiming the same thing, no general direct until at least June of this year, which, like I said, makes perfect sense. So the next Pokemon Winds and Waves trailer should be dropping in June, early, mid, late June. And of course, with that trailer, we should be seeing some brand new Pokemon. We probably might see the third or mid-stage evolutions for the starter Pokemon, which would be so cool to see. I would love to know what starter you're picking and what you hope they evolve into. In the next trailer, we should be seeing some new regional variants, and Yellow Shellos has been teased for a long time now. A Yellow Shellos is based on a sea bunny, and they're very popular in social media in Japan. And of course, we have heavy teasers in Pokopia of a Yellow Shellos. I mean, look at this. We have the pink and the blue one with all the yellow in the background. We even have this literally from Pokopia saying Shellos change of colors and its appearance based on its diet and the environment it lives in. We are researching day and night to attempt to create a heretofore unknown Yellow Shellos. We also have this saying Pokopia mentions, but apparently doesn't contain a Yellow Shellos form. This could be a tease in the mainline getting a North and a South form in Pokemon Winds and Waves. It fits perfectly with the Wallace line of the Wind and Wave region inspiration. And don't forget one new thing, that Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl added a book in the Candlelive library, the Seas Legends, about the past story of finding a Manaphy and a Fione, which was literally a side quest to obtain them in Pokemon Legends Arceus. This could just be a new form that they add in Pokopia update or DLC, but it could still be in Winds and Waves or its counterpart in Winds and Waves. So basically, a Yellow Shellos does seem like it's going to happen, and they're teasing it like crazy. And we also talked about this leak from Ball Guy the other day about how new Pokemon, like the new Gen 10 Pokedex, we will have some Pokemon actually in Pokopia or even in the anime be announced and revealed early. And they have announced Pokemon in the anime or other forms of media early, like ahead of that generation's release. So a Yellow Shellos, could you imagine we get this in Pokopia soon and they reveal it in this next trailer, or even some other things for the anime? They could totally drop some of the new Pokedex. And that's why I do think we'll be in this next trailer. We should be getting at least a couple. Like, I'm not expecting them to drop the entire Pokedex. Not all, I guess, 100, 150, however many Pokemon it's actually going to be. But I could totally see them doing maybe, I don't know, 10 new Pokemon, including maybe regional variants. Like I said, maybe the starter evolutions and stuff. And we also had another big leak of a new character. So this looks like N. It could be N's cousin, M-O-P-Q-R, I don't know. But obviously it looks just like N. I mean, it's the exact same pose, the exact same picture, but he has way different colors. You could see on his body too, he has something that looks like waves, and of course like the cloud up here, definitely for winds, and he has a black shirt on, black and gray hair. So what could this mean? I'm wondering if it might actually be somebody related to N. It definitely could be. Could you guys imagine how crazy it'd be if it was literally N or something, and this game took place only like a couple years after the events of Black and White? That would be insane. There are so many things that this could possibly be. N is such a cool character, and his whole arc in Pokemon Black and White is so cool and it's so unique. Definitely one of my personal favorite Pokemon characters of all time. And what's interesting about Winds and Waves coming out next year is the Terra League documents literally said it was supposed to be releasing this year, so they did delay it another year. As far as we are aware, it was supposed to come out in 2025, like originally, and they pushed it to 2026, and then now it is 2027. So let's hope it's not 2028. It definitely won't be. They're not gonna, do that again. But there was a credible leaker that said it was a delay, and a recent delay, like meaning recently they decided to make it a 2027 release and not this year. The standard development time in mainline game releases was 3 years, so Gen 10 actually should have released in 2025. Instead, it got a whole year of extra development, 2026. And now with 2027, another whole year of development. This game better be really good. Like, everything about this all the, leaks, all the rumors, the delays, everything internally that we've talked about over the years and all the months and everything, it seems like this is going to be one of the best Pokemon games of all time, especially if they have a character like N or something like that, like a similar character with like a really cool backstories, really cool, overall arc and stuff like that. I think it might be lining up to be an awesome game, and maybe we will see this next character in that new trailer as well. Like maybe that's kind of where these leaks are heading right now. We also did just get a very interesting tweet from Ball Guy. As we all know, he kind of just goes hit for hit with all of these Pokemon leaks. He posted Mega Feraligatr, which is odd, right? Icy Boy saying, that's a funny looking dog. I'm just saying, what if this is something in reference to Pombon? Now, this actually just dropped as I was literally recording this video 12 minutes ago as the point of right now. So I feel like I'll actually talk about this again in a future video when I have like more time to really think about this. But I'm just like, I'm just gonna let you guys know about this. Could this be like some sort of evolution or second evolution, third evolution, whatever, kind of reference to whatever Pombon actually will look like? Obviously, it's not gonna look just like Mega Feraligatr here. There's gonna be some more to this. If I had to guess, like maybe it's gonna be like a big kind of flaming fur coat around it, maybe. I mean, because that kind of looks like fire because it's red and spiky, so you kind of see what I mean by like the fire accents. A big update with Pokopia. There is a very, very limited time event to Pokopia, so basically you can answer a special quiz and then you get the inflatable Sudowoodo, which is very cool. Looks just like a regular Sudowoodo, but it's an inflatable, like, like the car salesman type of things. That's pretty cool. So make sure to get this. It's only from April 1st to April 2nd. So it's quite literally one day. I'm going to do this as soon as I possibly can because I want that, bro. I want that. And we did get an update for Pokemon Home. So Pokemon Home update 4.0 with Legends ZA. Originally they say Fire Red Leaf Green, but unfortunately it's not actually happening just yet. For Fire Red Leaf Green, it should be really soon, I would imagine. Like, they're probably not gonna have it be too much longer. All I could say is Pokemon Home and Pokemon Make, like all these transferring Pokemon, it's getting so complicated. I swear it is so confusing. Every single time we always get these big charts and diagrams, and it's always just so confusing. But here are some details about how Champions compatibility actually works with Home. You can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions from the Pokemon Home app. You can send up to 30 Pokemon at a time and 1,000 total Pokemon. Pokemon that are visiting in Champions will become locked in Pokemon Home, so you will not be able to trade them or move them to other games. To unlock a visiting Pokemon, you have to go to Pokemon Champion and then send back the Pokemon from there. So like I literally just said, it is honestly just a confusing ball of craziness. So if you want to pause and just like read that for yourselves, I mean, honestly, I probably recommend it because I'm probably low-key going to do the same myself. That's a whole lot of back and forth right there, right? But the best thing is it is full Legends ZA compatibility. Finally, we've been wanting this literally ever since the game dropped. I was so sad that it wasn't available when ZA first dropped, but this is awesome. Super, super cool. It's not an April Fool's joke. I know you guys are definitely going to be happy about that one. I also want to talk about some of the money issues with Champions. So it is a game where you can actually pay to get stuff, which is not like ideal. Pokemon Box Sword upgrade from 30 to 80, which 30 seems like it's not enough. 80 seems like a good amount, but dude, $10 and you get exclusive trainer battle music, you get training tickets, quick tickets. There is a battle pass, there's a free version and a paid version with extra rewards. Obviously, you guys already know how battle passes work. And there's a 12-month subscription for $50, more storage, more battle teams, exclusive member missions, and battle music. That kind of stinks, bro. I don't really want to pay any money for this game because it's a free game. Why can't there just be like extra accessories that we could buy instead of like things that actually make the game more enjoyable? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss all Pokemon news, leaks, and updates. Let me know what you think about Champions. Let me know what you think about the yellow Shellos and the new Pokedex and stuff. And if you are real and watching this far in the video, comment down below Mew. Just the word Mew. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.